The annual battle over the budget. Local organizations are now gearing up for a fight for funding they say they deserve from the city.
The city manager released his 2-year, $1.4 billion spending proposal yesterday. Now, it is balanced, of course, by state law. It's required. But to do that, it includes $14 million in spending cuts. 9 on your side's Marielle Carbone spoke to some organizations that would feel the impact. So, Marielle, what are they saying to you today?
Tanya, some of those agencies say that these cuts means that they could have to shutter their doors and they wouldn't be able to do the good work that they do. Now, right now, the area we're at, this alleyway by Valley Park, it's this spot of a cleanup that one of those organizations just recently did that's losing their funding, and leaders there at the agency say that these cuts are just devastating. This alleyway now clear.
Lots of needles back there, contraband.
But just a few weeks ago, that wasn't the case.
Volunteers just started working.
Keep Cincinnati Beautiful, a nonprofit, organizing volunteers to clean up this space, which sits just behind the River City Correctional Center. So to hear its city funding is zeroed out,
My first reaction was shock.
The agency typically receives about $400,000. That's just over half its budget.
Zeroed out is pretty much a death knell to an organization like Keep Cincinnati Beautiful.
In a message to the mayor, the city manager writing, "We know many of the organizations that typically receive leverage support do tremendous work in and for our community. This cut was difficult to make, but necessary given the circumstances."
I was shocked.
The African American Chamber of Commerce also losing all of its funding.
I cannot recall a time when it's been zeroed out.
President Eric Carney says the loss will force the chamber to cut staff and reduce the programs and businesses it supports. His next step, proving the value the chamber brings to Cincinnati.
We're doing more now than we've ever done before. And so we're a better value for the city.
And so 80 says now it's time for what he calls organized chaos. The organization and its supporters need to start calling the mayor's office and calling all those council members, asking that the funding be returned so that they can keep doing that work that they love to do here in our community. Reporting live at Valley Park, Marielle Carbone, 9 on your side.